Yo, what's going on, guys? Few guys asked for a deck profile. I've been consistently topping at my locals with this deck, so I thought I'd finally share it with you today. I plan on changing it on Saturday. Hopefully, depending on how it goes, you'll see another deck profile. But this is what I've been using lately to just consistently top. 3 Soul Resonators, busted 1-card combo. Don't change this at all. Leave it at 3. That's all you need. 3 Crimson Resonators. Absolutely nasty as long as you have your Synchro out and you're not cheating like I am. Absolutely broken card as well. I'm considering bringing this down to 2, along with the other 2 ofs, Vision and Synchron. The reason why I'm considering bringing this down to 2 is just because I've lost a few times, honestly, just because of time and I had less health. Red Resonator is something I would definitely consider adding, or just siding at least, just for that reason. But we'll move on to the next broken 1-card combo as well. Bone Archfiend. The fact that you can just special summon this from the hand or graveyard is just nasty. Gotta play 3 of these just because of the Bestials. That kind of hurts this deck. A lot of things hurt this deck, honestly. So try to run with as much 1-card combos as possible just to get everything going. 1 Oovaloop, absolutely necessary in my opinion. Just feeds the Dispatter, which is another card that you definitely need in this deck. Absolutely broken. The fact that it uses 2 costs to get monsters into your banish, and feeds your Dispatter for destroying or even summoning to Synchro Climb is just awesome. Just 1. The other 1-card combo in this deck, another broken card, absolutely awesome. Play 3 of these. I'm considering going down to 2, honestly, just because there's so many 1-card combos. I don't see why I need to play 3 of these, just to make it just a little bit more consistent on my half. I'm thinking about maybe dropping this for the Red Resonator. There's that. Resonator Call, not once per turn. Makes people panic because you could just keep adding and more cards and more combos, so they panic. And it's funny, especially when you have talents in your hand, you just draw even more. Red Zone, as long as you have an RDA, it's a free pop. And then I play Red Supernova Dragon most of the time, so using his effect to banish everything on your opponent's side of the field and then bringing it back with this is absolutely broken, in my opinion. It's really dumb. Non-engine, 3 talents. You need it, just because hand traps, again, they really hurt this deck. So I just want to play cards that work around this. Definitely, if you can get him, play 3. If you've got a thrust, even better. But definitely, you got to play talents. 3 pots. I'm considering cutting these 2. It's just most of the time just extra consistency that I really don't need. There's so many 1-card combos in this deck. I feel like I could definitely drop these. 3 crossouts. Again, hand traps really hurt, so you want to try to be, keep everything consistent as possible and trying to stop that. This is just another card that you absolutely need, in my opinion. It's just hand traps really hurt. The 1-ofs, called by, again, hand traps, they really hurt. Foolish Burial, this is great for if your Soul Resonator ends up not resolving. Using this to send your Bone Archfiend is absolutely busted, just because he could just special summon himself from right there. And again, full combo. 3 Ash for the cross out, and it just ruins other decks. 3 Imperms, different rarities, I know. Again, cross out targets, and not once per turn. stops a lot of decks in their track. Considering moving this to the side deck, just because most of the time no one plays this at my locals, but it's definitely something to consider just because you synchro. So this, you know, especially going second, if you end up going full combo or you have the potential to and they play this, it's over. One nib, cross out target, and one draw, cross out target. And that's it for the main deck. I play 41. For the side deck, standard 3 evenlies. I don't like playing or paying life points. I don't like Cosmic. I think it's dumb to play Cosmic, in my opinion. Especially because most of the time for me, it ends up going like game 3 or game 2, and it comes down to like just life points, and Cosmic would just absolutely decimate me. That's why I play those. 2 Dark Rulers. Most of the time this is just for, you know, if I feel like they're playing Dark Ruler, you know, it's a cross out target, but I never really ever see this when I sight it in. Small Bestial package, just for the Unchained. Druid's Room just ruins them. That's that. The other 2 Drolls, just in case I'm playing against, like, you know, another heavy combo deck, like either Heroes or Vanadium, just to ruin them. And just 2 Kaijus. I'm probably going to cut these for Book of Eclipses, honestly. I never see them, and they're just, I don't play any Pearly decks, so there's no point. For the extra deck, standard 3 Red Rising. This card's absolutely broken as well. Not once per turn. Just keep synchro climbing. It's fun. 2 Scarred. Absolutely broken. The fact that you can just summon an RDA by sending it to the graveyard, and then if your opponent just happens to have any monsters on the field and you end up getting this out and you can synchro with it and destroy everything, even better. 2 RDAs for the Scards, and also for, you know, Dispatter. Usually I end up banishing him with Oovaloop, and then when it goes to my turn I OTK with this most of the time, especially if I have a guy on the field. 1 Scarlight. Most of the time it's used for Pot of Prosperity. It's very situational, but it is a good card, especially, you know, the fact that it burns, which is, you know, really good for time. 2 Abyss. Broken, just negates face-up cards. Super fun to use that against people. 1 Bane. He's just for OTK purposes, honestly. He's just a big body. That's about it. He doesn't really do too much. Just one of them. 2 Dispatter. You really only need 1. Most of the time I end up using the second one for Pot of Prosperity. But this is honestly a card that I really think you need, just to be more synchro and combo heavy. Just keep climbing. It's just another broken card, and also the fact that you can just pop cards or negate them. It's good. Red Nova Dragon. I never play it. Another card just to use for Pot of Prosperity. Very situational, but I've never used it, and nor do I plan on it. It's just there to be there, and for bling. That's about it. And then the best one, in my opinion, Red Supernova Dragon. Just broken. The fact that you can just pop everything on the field, or not even pop, banish everything on the field, and then with red zone, bring it back, and he's not a hard once per turn. Use him again is just absolutely broken in my mind, especially against like Unchained or Trap Chicks, Lab, anything like that. Just ruins them. But yeah, that's it. New video hopefully on Saturday. We'll see how it goes, but there'll be more coming soon, guys. Thank you for watching.